this wonderful episode of Fall in Love. Well, in a lot of celebrity relationships, you can find that many of the celebrities turned out to be icons, or rather examples for relationship goals. In today's episode of Fall in Love, we are going to bring one such couple. We're going to talk about one such couple who has set a major relationship goals, none other than Saif Ali Khan and Kareena Kapoor. Well, these two duos have been in the industry for quite a long time, and even till date, anything happens in their life becomes a news. Even if they walk out of their house, it becomes a news. So as such, we can never find a situation where they have actually fought or had any hiccups in their life so far, but they're quite happy with whatever they have. And there are a lot of people who look up to them for their lovey-dovey life which they carry forward. Well, there are a lot of relationships that actually come together because of a low phase in their life. Probably Kareena did have a low phase in her life. You all know her past relationship and of course her ups and downs in her career life. At that point of time is when she actually started acting along with Saif Ali Khan, and probably she poured out her heart to Saif Ali Khan. Likewise, Saif Ali Khan at that point of time when he met Kareena, probably after meeting her is when he understood the importance of being very sensible in terms of his job, financially, professionally and emotionally. Kareena actually have a lot of support system that which she did offer to Saif Ali Khan, which turned out to be really good between them. So this kind of sense of happiness, or the sharing kind of moments which they had, led them to get married. You all know that Saif Ali Khan is much elder to Kareena, and even when Kareena was child artist, Saif Ali Khan was a hero then. But that didn't matter. It was a huge talk, when they were in a relationship, a lot of people did mock at them, but that didn't affect their life because they knew what exactly they want. Probably when Kareena started acting as a lead heroine, a few films did make up to the box office hit, but later on there was a time when she felt that not much of her films were working well, and that is when actually she started falling apart, and she even thought that she's not going to be in the industry for quite a long time, and she didn't have anybody to share what exactly was going through her, and she was in a relationship with Shahid Kapoor as well, and that didn't work well. Probably that was also one reason why she felt she had to stay away from the industry. But at that point of time when Saif Ali Khan came to her life, things just changed. Well, Tashan was one movie which actually brought Saif Ali Khan and Kareena Kapoor together. If you all remember the way she had to lose down weight to become size 0, and she actually took a challenge because all her films were flops before then, and she took a risk in her life thinking that okay, let me just check out how this film is going to happen. And a major support was Saif Ali Khan, because she opened her heart to Saif Ali Khan during the shoots of Tashan, and he actually understood what she was going through. And what he did was during the shoot breaks, he used to it was probably in Ladakh and in those areas, he used to take her to long drives, probably in the bike, and then talk to her, speak out to her, mentor her, and make her understand how important her career is forward. Likewise, Saif Ali Khan was also at not that great point of his career, so probably Kareena also had a major role in molding Saif Ali Khan at that point. So the Tashan film itself, everybody, even the media started getting into their life, because they also came to know that these two were spending too much of time together. Most of you all know that Saif Ali Khan is already married, and he has got kids who are playing the lead roles in films as well. But Kareena also probably would come into that, she must have been sandwiched between these two ages. But yes, after the film of Tashan, and soon they started dating each other, and he would leave Kareena at his place late night, and also he himself felt, because he belonged to a Nawab family, he himself felt that it was not good to bring a girl every night at home and drop her, and probably the media were behind them. So what he did was he went directly to her house and did ask her mother that I want to spend the rest of my life with Kareena, and her mother didn't have any problem, because they are already in the film field and they know how it works. So she said yes to it, and Saif Ali Khan's family also didn't have any problem, even his kids also didn't have any problem. So hence they decided to get married, and they got married. Of course, it was a big talk dock in the town, which they didn't bother much, but yes, they are happy right now. Keeping aside all the freedom that these two couple have set as a relationship goal, of course, the husband very possessive about his wife as well. Even Arjun Kapoor was one person who was, who's bindas over all married women. Arjun did have an eye on Kareena as well, but yes, Saif Ali Khan is one person who's very possessive, and there were a lot of hiccups, that happened between these duos as well. Keeping that aside, he's a very possessive husband and a normal husband like everybody else, even though they have these kind of hi-fi relationship goals. So with that note, we are going to wind up today's episode of Fall in Love. We'll be coming back with yet another celeb. Till then, it's Cynthia signing off. Bye-bye.